Big Brother, ever since I got into this house, Vele, now there's no guy that I genuinely felt like, oh, I like this guy. But now, I kind of do. Like, my heart has been awoken a bit, you know? Not too much though. Like, I'm just happy. Like, it's something to get excited about. Like, I feel like a 5-year-old with a crush. Is it five? Not 5-year-old. Yo, that's too young.
Look at me, brother. Why are you calling me first? Why am I the first person to come into this diary session, big brother? Feels like someone is going home, yeah.
Still, I don't trust anybody. Especially not llano. That changed for me last night.
Sunday diary session and some housemates, Didi, Malay, they are feeling so tensed, and others. Even Q is feeling not so confident as previous times or previous weeks. Let me put it like that. So, starting with Malay, he said, why did Biggie call him first? It feels like he's going home. That every Sunday is just like another Sunday to him. It feels like someone's funeral, honestly. That this week's theme was relatable. It felt like home. It felt like they went back in time. Even the music was somehow new. It was back in time music they used, like olden days music. The party was on point. He has never celebrated any wager so far like the way he celebrated this particular one. Everyone put in the work, everyone tapped into different characters. So he feels like he's going to be evicted this Sunday because of how Biggie is asking him questions. But if he leaves, he leaves. If he leaves again, he will miss Thandeka, Ashe, and Bravo B, even though Ashe and Bravo B might have their ulterior motives. And Biggie asked him that, what does he mean? So he explains that in when it's face-to-face nomination, those two will act like, oh my God, I'm not nominating anybody. I don't have any reason to. But when it's indoors, they will nominate people they don't really like. They will nominate someone, they won't nominate themselves. So that really explains what ulterior motives mean. And he said he's going to miss Ramona and even Big Brother. I will miss you, Big Brother. So Ramona, she feels happy for making it this far, and she's confident to leave another week here in Big Brother's house. She's not overconfident. Things are becoming clearer and clearer. She now feels integrated in the house. She had a fallout with llano last night, but it's good because she knows the pieces to be moving with her in the future. She didn't expect this wager win, but she's grateful they won the wager, and she would like to know based on what did they win the wager. Obviously, Biggie didn't answer that. He hardly answers questions. If she leaves, she leaves. And she asked for the rule book yesterday because it was a process for her processing everything if she leaves. And she said the housemates are so blind and annoying. Last night gave her some kind of clarity on how her nominations are going to change henceforth. She feels she will be in the top five, and she doesn't like to be around people stealing and people lying. And she feels people stealing and lying don't deserve to be in top five. Ramona, it is what it is, honestly. It is based on the fans or all these fan bees. Some of them don't care, even if their favorites are the most terrible people, the most boring people, the most annoying people. So far as they are some fanatics, they don't care. They'll still keep voting. She said she doesn't trust anyone in this house, especially llano. She will miss Thandeka. She'll miss her table conversations. She'll miss when they are all gathered in the main lounge. She'll miss the outfits. She'll miss the tags. She'll miss time shared in the house. Why does this sound like a sent forth talk or a farewell talk? So, Tumi the Barber, he said he's okay and he's good. He's waiting for the show, the eviction show. He's drained with the energies of the house. This week, he had to be a gangster for a while during the wage jam. His role is something he never stepped into, but it was amazing. He expected the win, especially when the wager was red. He said them as housemates, they might fight, but everyone carried their roles. He had no script with him, but he executed his role well. People keep creating cliques in the house, fighting for food and hiding food. And he also mentioned that some people are playing two teams because obviously the house is divided into two. Some will fight and others will take sides. Some are not talking to each other, passing each other. There are so many hypocrites in the house, and you see them every day. It is so draining. He's used to pure energy and peace. He said, because of smoking, him and Romona, they spend quite a lot of time together, and she spoke behind his back. First time she spoke behind his back, it was when Dene was around. She twisted his words to Dene, and this caused conflicts between him and Dene. Now he took the milk from Thandeka's cupboard because Thandeka took it from the house. And Ramona was like, Thandeka was wrong for that. So Ramona said Thandeka is wrong for that. And Ramona goes to tell Thandeka that him, Tumi, took the milk from her cupboard. He said he doesn't trust Liama. She puts people under the bus without them realizing it. She is very dangerous, but he's just playing the game with her, even though it's exhausting. But if he leaves tonight, he's going to miss Bravo B and he's going to miss Q. Bravo B is a real person. Initially, when Bravo B jokes, he used to take it personal, but he has learned to like understand Bravo B's joke and not take it personal. He's someone you can learn a lot from. And Q is someone he really wants to be friends with also outside the house. And he's really, really, really going to miss Eleno's cooking. Eleno belongs to the kitchen. Liama said she feels so nervous. In fact, very, very nervous today. The nominated people today are strong. You never know the outcome of tonight. It was such an exciting week for her. She enjoys the week team because it had to do with music and acting. She brought her grandfather and grandmother's story in the way jam because her grandfather actually sang for her grandma. Even though Thandeka felt like she wanted to take the spotlight, which was not so. Her and Tumi, they have this hate, and she said no, hate is so deep. So she said this like and like thing. The fight she had with Thandeka made her realize that Thandeka is actually jealous of him. If they are both here next week, a lot is going to be revealed. King Wanda is a good head of house, regardless of what anybody thinks. But this is her opinion. And she said if she leaves, she's going to miss Eleanor's cooking. She'll miss Ashe, Trixie, Bravo B, King Wanda. She's going to miss the tax because the tax are brain taxing. They make you think. And most things that make her better and feel positive in the house, she's gonna miss. So Didi said for the first time she feels anxious and she has anxiety attack. This Sunday is different. In fact, she was sleeping before she came to the diary room. This week was okay. She felt a bit lighter compared to the other weeks. She has realized when you ignore Thandeka, she leaves you alone. She has forgiven Q from her heart because her heart is at ease now. She has butterflies and she has them for someone in the house. She feels like a child. She has a crush on someone and she did not disclose this person. The wager, she expected them to win the wager. She's anxious. She's not in a good mood for tonight's eviction. There was a point in the house that she genuinely wanted to quit and go home. But now she doesn't want to go, but she believes if she's meant to go, it is written. It's an achievement for her to be in the house till now. If she leaves, she will miss the arena games, the competition. She'll miss Liama, Ashe, Bravo B, and TheDon. This week, she has grown closer to them. Though she won't miss them as much as she misses the outside world, she won't feed the thing of she's going to be evicted, she might be evicted. She won't feed that energy. TheDon, he said he's in the game not focusing on what happened last week Sunday. What happened last week Sunday? His babe got disqualified, obviously. And he has kept his emotions in check. It was a fine week for him this week. He expected them to win the wager because he loves acting. He likes to act, directing the whole thing, the whole wager, and coming up with ideas. They executed the wager and he didn't know so many people could act. There was a time people felt jealous of certain people's roles. It was becoming a commotion. So they spoke to those people and they had to add more roles for them so that there will be a balance. He's always positive. If he leaves tonight, he leaves. His friends Ashe, King Wanda, they always joke about him leaving, but he just knows it is a joke. If he leaves, all is well. And also, if he leaves, he's going to miss King Wanda, Ashe, and Bravo, his boys. But Bravo and King Wanda, they senior him, but they don't make him feel less with the age. They are just cool. Even Lema, he's going to miss. He's shocked how close him and Didi are. And he will miss Trixie also. And all the people he chills with. Trixie, she feels good and okay. Other times she's anxious when she's looking at the wall that has the portrait of ex housemates. She is so proud of herself because she never imagined she'll go this far in the game. She always thought she would last a week or two, but everything is just okay for her now. and she speaks her mind and stays out of trouble. She has learnt a lot after her bad clip, the clip whereby Biggie showed her nasty character. So it's been chilled. So far, the week is a chilled run. Her highlight of the week is the wager. She will get into acting when she leaves the house. If she stays longer, shout out. If she leaves, she's at peace with it. But if she leaves, she's going to miss Bravo B, even though some people might think she's the Lulu. She'll miss Didi, she'll miss Leima, and everyone, especially her Bravo B. Of course, Q, he feels tired. Last night was hectic, the party. He was resting for the big eviction hour coming up soon. He feels good, just not well rested. This week, he thought he'll be alone and isolated, but that's not the case. People came to talk to him, and the wager brought them together mostly. He had people to talk to, conversations, people to have conversations with. At first, he didn't expect they would win the wager, but with time, they were confident they were going to win the wager. He feels what happened last week might jeopardize his stay in the house. And as the season is second chance, he feels that South Africa might forgive him for last week. He's not so confident like previous weeks. He will miss the food and being in the kitchen if he leaves tonight. He will also miss Llano. She's a very funny person. Though they got close when Dene left. Thandeka, she's okay. It's been a calm day for her. So Biggie called her when she was like fixing her wigs, doing her wig stuff, setting it up. She said people need a certain energy to bounce off from. It's quiet, but she's finding some behavior the same. People provoke to get you irritated to a certain degree. Some have strategies, some take and go through people's things. Like Tumi and Eleno took something from her closet. They planned it with Didi. She's someone that gives if you ask her for milk. And this shows that these are the same people that have been taking her milk previously. They are still in the house. Elena wants you to mind what she says, not her actions. The other day, Elena said she was not going to go near the phone, but when the phone rang, she was the first to rush near it. She told Biggie to do something about people taking stuffs. And Biggie told her that he doesn't take instructions from housemates. That's great. She felt they will win the wager. She's used to the eviction. If she leaves, is acceptance for her. And she's been here for so long. If she was meant to go, she would have gone since 2 weeks ago. She was scared, but she doesn't have that fear now. She's waiting for the drum rolls later. If she leaves tonight, she will miss Millie. They both have certain ways of communicating. They have their different communication styles, different personalities. She likes him a lot. She will miss his hugs, cuddles, and kisses. She will miss Ramona. She's crazy. Ramona is crazy. And so she will miss Bravo. He's like a cute teddy bear. She'll miss Q. He's a bit of a bad guy, but he's not provoking people again. And she really miss and appreciates people that show change. She will miss Ashay. Even though he's a bit spicy and he moves a certain way, she would have said she'll miss Tumi, but no. And Biggie tells her that she's not his equal. She should reflect. He encouraged housemates, everybody basically. Today's diary session, it was like after they were receiving a motivational speech. It's not easy being in this kind of house. You just need somebody to encourage you, and that's what Biggie did for the housemates. So, guys, thank you so much. See you all on the live eviction later. Bye.